You are watching the real-time monitoring system with the help of MATLAB and using the Arduino and IR sensor. So let's start this video. So first of all, you need to be open the Arduino. That's the Arduino ID which I downloaded. If you want to be see how you can download that ID, then I refer the video in the description so you can go there and watch how you can download it on your PC. That is the free software. Okay, that is the complete code. I am not going to explain you everything here, but instead of this one, invert logic. When the IR sensor detects something, then they displaying the zero, and when they don't be detect anything, then they display the one. That is the built-in logic in the IR sensor. So now we want the realistical, where we say when they don't be detect object, then they show us the zero, and when they detect it, then they show us a 1. That's why this sensor value is equal to inverse of sensor value. Okay, so that is the written down. That line is important. The code of the Arduino is little bit changed in the case of this if and else loop, because I attached the LED for my integration. The object is detected or not. I show you the hardware also in the end of this video, so then you understand. This is my website article which I write down how to install MATLAB R226A in the previous, and also in that it is added. So you can scroll down. Now this is the Arduino code. So you can copy the complete code from here and paste it, and you can utilize it. And the MATLAB code is also there. So I try to be put the link of this article in my description so you can copy the codes from here. Now I attached my Arduino with my PC. It is connected. After that, I need to be go into the tools. I go into the COM. So this is the COM code is automatically detected. But in your case, if it's not selected, then you select the COM port. After that, you select go into the Arduino AVR board and select Arduino Uno. If you're using the Arduino Nano or Mini or any kind of Mega, then you can choose according to your board. So now the everything is set. That is the time for uploading. So click on this one. Okay, before uploading the code into the Arduino, make sure you are not connected the IR sensor, because it's creating the problem. Okay, if the Arduino already have a code in their memory, then just we press the reset button on the board until the 3 times the LED is blinking. Then it's Arduino's resetted, and you can click on then upload button, and they are compiling this sketch, and after that they upload in our board. If it's give you the error, then just be reconnect your Arduino port again after a few seconds. Again connected. Now the Arduino Uno COM port is selected. I first verify here and then upload. Now our code is uploaded successfully. If they give you the error again and again, then just be press the reset button and try again and again. Sometime if you have the copy of Arduino, then that kind of problem you faced. Now our code is burned in the Arduino. That is the time for the MATLAB, and now we open the MATLAB. That is the same code, nothing is changed, which is in the article, so you can copy and paste it here. In this code, I just be explain this line because I'm not explaining everything in that code. It's very easy. This is the era of the AI, so everyone know how you can write the code with the help of AI. So that is the COM4. I already know my Arduino is connected with the COM4. So if you don't know, go into the Arduino ID and go into the tools and click on port, and then you can see, okay, this is the COM4, 5, 6, 7 or 3 maybe in your case. So just be make sure the right COM is written right now. You just be change it like 5, 6, 7, or in my case, it is the COM4. After that, I simply run it. Before I just be run it, I just be share one command. It is the Q. When it is running it in this code, there is the exit condition I put down for the press Q button. Okay, when you press that button, then your real-time data fetching and displaying is stopped. So now it is time for the simulation, and we see how it is worked or not. So we click on this run button. So starting real-time IR sensor monitoring system, the figure is in front of us, and now we see the real-time data is fetching and displaying. Now this is time for verification. We put my hand and remove it. Again, put my hand near. again removed, again put my hand near to IR sensor, removed, again I tried, and now this is the real time data fetching from the Arduino. Which data? The IR sensor data. And where they're displaying, it is displaying on a MATLAB. So that is the serial communication happening between the Arduino and a MATLAB, which is our main topic. So if you don't know about serial communication, I just be attached the clip of the serial communication in the start so you can watch it. Now this is the time for the physical explanation of the hardware which I used in that project. Okay, first of all, the hardware demonstration. This is the Arduino Uno, not original one. Okay, that is the breadboard. This is the IR sensor. It is connected with the Arduino VCC with the V in, ground with the ground. Output is connected with the 8 number pin here. This is the LED which I connected ground with ground same, and their positive terminal is connected with the 8 number pin here. Okay, now after that it is connected with my PC, and this is time for demonstration uh, on with laptop. Okay, so that's the complete setup. Now for verification, I just be press this run button. Okay, now this is pressed, and now you see real-time demo data fetching and showcasing. Now I just be close it and I hold it. Okay, now you see it's displaying it again. uh, Shift the angle. Okay, you see I just be detecting. Okay, it is detected. Red LED is blinking and data shown. I removed and he's on 0 again. Again IR sensor. Okay, it's detecting. Okay, when they detected, they are showing the on a graph. So this is the real-time monitoring system with Arduino and MATLAB using a serial communication. So I hope so you like this video. I press the Q from my keyboard, then everything is closed and data is saved in the workspace with the variable names. So please like this video, subscribe and share, and also tell me if you want the real practicals on my channel so I try to be put down.